This week marks 1 year since a young woman was severely injured in a sledding accident in Medina County. Our Meg Shaw joins us now live with an update on how she's doing and the important role community is playing in her recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. The family of 18-year-old Natalie Wilson says that they are so grateful for family and community members who have really come together to help Natalie heal from that accident. Well, now 1 year later, they are all preparing Natalie for her future and trying to figure out how they're going to pay for some of these costs that insurance just doesn't cover. It was Sunday, February 21st, 2021. It was supposed to be a simple sledding trip. Instead, it forever changed the life of Medina teen Natalie Wilson.
It all happened like so fast to me.
Natalie, sledding down the Cleveland Metro Park's Hinckley Coasting Hill, collided with a tree.
That I knew it was going to be different just because like I couldn't feel anything.
She immediately, once I answered the phone, immediately was just screaming over and over, "I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my legs." And I could just hear the fear and terror in her voice.
The teen spent 3 weeks following the accident in the ICU, suffering 6 broken ribs, a collapsed lung, a broken back, and a spinal cord injury, paralyzing her from the chest down.
Most of the summer, I was going to physical therapy at Metro, and they just work on like arm strengthening and like how to get around and like tips for how to like do certain things.
But Natalie was never alone. Friends and the community stepped up to help the Wilsons make the drastic changes necessary to make sure that Natalie could live as close to normal life as possible.
To do this without that type of community is just, I don't know how you could even get through it.
The now 18-year-old high school senior is working to push forward, undergoing 3 hours of rehab treatment a day.
I'm wanting to work in a salon full time and like just maybe start one of my own one day.
But to get there, she's also going to need help getting a driver's license and learning how to get behind the wheel again in a new way. The family is raising money for a modified vehicle through Help Hope Live, a national medical nonprofit that helps people who are affected by a catastrophic injury or illness.
I really want her to have as normal a life as possible.
All right, so the online fundraiser will also help Natalie get some of the best treatments and therapies that are just often not covered by insurance. We're going to be posting a link to that online fundraiser if you would like to help Natalie and her family cover some of these out-of-pocket medical expenses. Katie.
Oh, Meg, her strength and spirit is so inspiring. Of course, though, we cannot forget, though, this was a double tragedy a year ago because we know just a day before Natalie's accident, a 14-year-old suffered a brain injury from sledding on that same hill and later died. So we have to ask this morning, is that sledding hill still open?
Yeah, unfortunately, those incidents were completely back-to-back last year. Now, this hill is still listed in operation on the Cleveland Metro Parks website. However, the Metro Parks does warn everybody that these outside winter recreational activities, it is one of those that you sled at your own risk and that you take the risk of getting injured in participating in any of these activities. So, of course, you know, there's hardly any snow on the ground. So right now, of course, nobody's going to be out on that hill snowing, but if you are sledding here or anywhere else, always, always, always take safety as a #1 priority. Katie.
All right, Meg Shaw, thank you so much.